Have you ever felt like women expect you to just know what they want without them ever saying it? You're not alone. The truth is, women often have unspoken desires in relationships, things they long for but won't explicitly ask for. It's not because they want to play mind games, it's because attraction and emotional connection operate on a deeper, often subconscious level. Rather than spelling everything out, women will react to how you behave. They'll notice your confidence, your leadership, your emotional intelligence, and your ability to create a certain dynamic in the relationship. And whether you realize it or not, those reactions can either draw her closer or push her away. Today, I'm going to break down exactly what women secretly want from a man, but will never openly admit. Understanding these unspoken desires will not only make you more attractive, but will also help you build a stronger, more fulfilling connection with the women you meet. One of the biggest turnoffs for a woman is a man who can't make a decision. Women don't want to feel like they're always the ones leading the way, whether it's choosing where to eat, making plans for the weekend, or deciding on bigger life moves. When a man is decisive, it signals confidence, direction, and strength, qualities that naturally draw women in. Think about it. When a woman asks, "Where do you want to eat?" and you respond with, "I don't know, what do you want?" It creates frustration. She doesn't want to feel like she has to take charge all the time. Instead, say something like, "We're going to this great sushi place I found. You'll love it." This kind of leadership is attractive because it removes uncertainty and makes her feel like she's in the hands of a capable man. This doesn't mean being controlling or ignoring her preferences. It means being proactive, taking initiative, and showing that you have a sense of direction. Women naturally respond to leadership. When you make decisions with confidence, she'll feel more comfortable, more feminine, and more attracted to you. Bottom line, indecision kills attraction. Be the kind of man who knows what he wants and isn't afraid to take the lead. She'll respect and admire you for it. Every woman wants to feel wanted. She craves attention, validation, and the feeling that she's special in your eyes. But here's the catch. If you smother her with constant compliments, clingy behavior, or desperate affection, it backfires. She starts to see you as weak, predictable, or worse, needy. And neediness is the fastest way to kill attraction. The key is balance. You need to make her feel desired, but in a way that keeps her intrigued rather than overwhelmed. Instead of showering her with non-stop compliments, mix in playful teasing. If she's wearing a new dress, instead of saying, "Wow, you look amazing," which is fine occasionally, say something like, "Not bad, but I think you're just wearing that to distract me." This keeps the dynamic fun, flirty, and keeps her engaged. Likewise, don't be too available. If you're always the one texting first, always the one eager to see her, and always bending over backward to please her, she'll sense that you're trying too hard. Instead, make her earn your attention. Be confident enough to step back sometimes and let her come to you. When a woman feels like she has to work a little to keep your attention, she values it more. The perfect balance? Show desire without desperation. Give her just enough attention to make her feel wanted, but always leave a little room for mystery. That tension keeps her drawn to you and keeps the spark alive. One of the biggest mistakes men make in relationships is dropping everything for a woman. They become so focused on making her happy that they slowly lose sight of their own goals, hobbies, and ambitions. At first, she might appreciate the attention, but over time, this behavior kills attraction. Why? Because women don't want to be your entire world. They want to be a part of a world that's already exciting and fulfilling. A man with a mission is naturally attractive. When you're driven, focused, and committed to your purpose, whether it's your career, personal growth, or a passion, you become someone she admires and respects. She secretly wants to feel like she has to compete for your attention. Not in an unhealthy way, but in a way that makes her see you as a high-value man. Think about it. Who's more attractive? A guy who cancels his gym session, ditches his friends, and drops his personal goals just to be with her 24/7. A guy who genuinely enjoys his time with her but remains committed to his growth, passions, and independence. The second guy wins every time. Not because he plays games, but because he's naturally desirable. His energy, ambition, and drive make him stand out. He doesn't need a woman to feel complete. He's already complete. And that's exactly what makes her want him more. Bottom line, keep your purpose at the center of your life. Chase your dreams, focus on self-improvement, and never become so available that she stops valuing your presence. The more you invest in yourself, the more attractive you become. Women are emotional creatures. They don't just fall for a man logically, they fall for how he makes them feel. One of the biggest killers of attraction is predictability. If she always knows what you're thinking, always knows how you'll respond, and always knows she has you 100% locked down, the excitement starts to fade. Think about the early stages of attraction, the mystery, the unpredictability, the excitement of not knowing exactly where things are going. That's what keeps her hooked. Women don't just want love, they want to feel something. They crave emotional highs, intrigue, and the thrill of discovering new layers of who you are. So how do you create this emotional tension? Don't reveal everything at once. Instead of immediately laying out all your thoughts, opinions, and intentions, let things unfold naturally. Drop hints about your experiences, passions, and plans, but don't overshare all at once. Make her curious. Let her want to know more about you. Mix up your responses. If you're too predictable, always available, always saying the same kind of compliments, always texting back instantly, it removes the element of excitement. Sometimes be playful, sometimes be serious, sometimes be a little distant. Keep her guessing, challenge her emotionally. If she teases you, tease her back. If she pushes you, push back playfully. Women don't want a doormat. They want a man who has his own energy, his own presence, and can stand his ground in a fun, engaging way. Creating mystery doesn't mean being dishonest or playing manipulative games. It means being intriguing, keeping an edge, and letting her enjoy the process of getting to know you. The moment she feels like she has you completely figured out, the emotional spark starts to fade. Bottom line, women are drawn to men who keep them on their toes emotionally. Be unpredictable in a good way, maintain a sense of mystery, and let her enjoy the thrill of discovering who you are over time. Whether she realizes it or not, a woman will subconsciously test you to see how much you value yourself. It's not about being manipulative, it's instinctual. She wants to know if you're a man who stands firm in his beliefs and respects himself, or if you're someone who bends over backward just to please her. One of the worst things you can do is let her walk all over you. If you tolerate disrespect, let her push your limits, or allow her to dictate the entire dynamic of the relationship. She will lose respect for you, and once respect is gone, attraction follows. What does setting boundaries look like? Call out bad behavior. If she disrespects you, crosses a line, or plays unnecessary games, don't ignore it. Address it calmly and directly. Example: I don't play those kinds of games. If we're going to have something real, respect goes both ways. Know your values and stick to them. If she pushes you to do something that goes against your principles, don't just agree to keep her happy. Women are attracted to men with a strong sense of self. If you stand firm in your beliefs, she'll respect you more. Don't tolerate flakiness or disrespect. If she constantly cancels plans, acts entitled, or disregards your time, don't reward that behavior by chasing her harder. Instead, pull back. A woman respects a man who values himself enough to walk away when necessary. Why does this work? Because deep down she wants a man who won't let her get away with anything. A strong man challenges her, keeps her accountable, and commands respect without being controlling. This isn't about being rude or aggressive, it's about self-respect. Respect is earned, not given. If you want a woman to admire and desire you, show her that you have standards. Set boundaries, stand your ground, and never compromise your self-worth for the sake of keeping a woman around. If she respects you, she'll stay. If she doesn't, she was never the right one to begin with. Attraction isn't about magic words or tricks. It's about who you are and how you carry yourself. Women won't always tell you what they truly want, but they'll show you through their actions. Pay attention to those subtle signals and you'll begin to see the truth. Attraction isn't logical, it's emotional. If you want to create that deep magnetic pull, remember these key principles. Be decisive. Don't hesitate. Lead with confidence and take charge. Be confident. Women are drawn to men who trust themselves, their decisions, and their worth. Keep your purpose. Never let a relationship replace your personal mission in life. Stay a little unpredictable. Keep things interesting. Make her curious about what's next. Hold your ground. Set boundaries. Command respect. And never lower your standards just to keep a woman around. When you master these elements, you won't have to chase women. They'll naturally feel drawn to you. There's something irresistible about a man who knows his worth, lives on his own terms, and creates a life that others want to be part of. The best part? When a woman feels this deep level of attraction, she won't even be able to explain why. She'll just feel it. And that's what makes it so powerful. Final thought: Stop trying to please women. Start becoming the kind of man who naturally attracts them.